My name's Ed Ewing, and I'm a local fisherman. I've been here for quite a few years. And Morro Bay is always dependent on groundfish for its survival here. You know, other ports have a lot of salmon, they have crab, they have tuna all the time. We don't have that all the time here. We're a sporadic, cyclical industry. Some years there's a few salmon, and a lot of years there aren't. Some years there's crab, some years there aren't. But we've always depended on the groundfish. That was our staple. And mostly rockfish and flatfish too. And without that groundfish coming across our docks, we're dead ducks. That's as simple as that.
When we come down to we'll be dreaming safe and sound. Better know why. Baby, that's all I got.
The Pacific Fisheries Management Council was mandated to set aside some essential fish habitat for rockfish. And the Nature Conservancy saw an opportunity here to try to work with fishermen to designate some large essential fish habitat areas, which are basically no trawl zones. So we approached fishermen with basically an offer. If they would help us to depict and design these new no trawl zones, essential fish habitat, we would in turn agree to buy permits, buy vessels from any individual fisherman that wanted to get out of the industry. The trawl industry has been in economic decline for a good long time. The Pacific West Coast trawl industry's gross revenue in 1987 was $110 million. In 2003, it dropped to $35 million. So that's a pretty big indication of some of the economic hardships that were being dealt with. We entered into this agreement with fishermen. They helped us to design these new no-trawl zones and petition the Pacific Fisheries Management Council for their adoption. And when we asked them who wanted to be bought out after this process, it turned out that all 6 trawl fishermen from Morro Bay wanted to sell their permits to the Nature Conservancy as part of this project. The end result of the project, for better or for worse, was 3.8 million acres of new no-trawl zones off the coast of Morro Bay here, as well as the Nature Conservancy acquiring 6 federal groundfish trawl permits, as well as 4 trawler vessels. Whether closures like this, protecting habitats from trawl pressure, is going to increase the fish stocks. The science says that it will. That's determined over a long period of time. There's an opportunity here to move a lot of trawl fishing effort to alternative gears, and hopefully that can help sort of decrease some of the habitat impacts and bycatch that's been experienced out there. But the fact of the matter is that trawl fishing will continue. At the end of the day, we all basically want 3 things here. We want, 1, to protect the very unique and rich marine resources off California's coasts. We want to protect and preserve California's unique fishing heritage. And we want all Californians to be able to buy fresh, locally produced fish.